What do you want? What do you believe?
I want a man to take care of me.
So you want to be a housewife?
I want to be a housewife.
Okay.
Yeah.
The old traditional way?
Traditional. I'll do it. I don't mind. I'll do it. Fuck it.
I want that, but man today will leave you broke and struggling. I'm scared to not have my own.
Also, these women like the idea of being housewives until all they do is cook, clean, and take care of the kids and their husband resents them.
Us younger generations didn't ask for this talk to our grandmothers. I never once said sign me up for a 9-to-5 plus a part-time plus a side hustle to live. That woman is exercising her right to be a housewife. The point of rights is to be able to choose instead of being forced to do it.
I don't have goals. I don't have ambition. I only want to be attractive. I only want to look good. I don't have goals.
My reaction when people ask me what's my dream job? To not work.
I'm stressed thinking of my career future, and the only thing that interests me is homemaking and taking care of my future children full time.
Girl, my college roommate said this. Smart AF and literally went to a top-tier law school just to snag a lawyer and be a housewife, and she did.
Have 17 certifications and amp degrees. New partner makes me a stay-at-home wife. Now I look at the frames while I make dinner.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a housewife.
Okay, how about you?
I'm a housewife as well.
Okay. As a housewife, right?
Yeah.
How much money are you making a year, roundabout?
Alright, last year was a bit low, but maybe like 52.
52 million?
Yeah, that was a slow year.
Do I know your husband?
I can't disclose that.
Okay. A roundabout, how much are you making a year as a housewife?
Look, I don't make anything. It's my husband that makes it.
Okay, so how much are you spending?
Oh, I don't keep count.
Can I guess?
Take a guess.
I'm gonna say you spend at least $1 million a year.
Look, that's disrespectful.
Less or more?
More.
Where do you ladies live?
Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills.
Okay, so do you rent or do you own?
We own.
How much is your house worth over there in Beverly Hills?
25 mil? I think probably around the same. Maybe 20.
How much money is in your checking account right now? You don't check?
I don't need to check.
You don't have to check?
It's always doubling up. It's always something there. Yeah, I don't check.
Okay, if I had to guess, can I guess?
Okay.
I'm gonna say you got at least 10 million in there.
Just a little bit more.
Okay, all right. What's your credit score?
Only cash money up in here.
What's the worst part about being a housewife?
When my cleaner's late. I can't really fault it.
What's the most overrated luxury brand?
LV.
Where to find such husband to give you her all while you just stay home and take care of the kids?
I swear these men better not hear a single complaint in their lives. They can do what they want.
I am a housewife, except I get paid by having a roof over my head and food in my tummy, and I earn it by cooking, cleaning and looking after the baby.
Best believe there are strings attached to being married to such rich men. I for one wouldn't want that kind of wealth.
Smart ladies, they don't do the housework themselves.
Do not date broke guys. Do not date guys that have no money, have no job. Do not date them. Now, what is a broke guy? A broke guy is a guy with no ambition, no drive. A man with ambition and drive will always have money. He will always find a way to have money, you know. But a broke guy that expects you to give him money, that doesn't want to do anything and feels like the whole world is against him and he cannot figure it out, whatever. Do not date these guys, okay? This is all fun and games. Like, a guy doesn't have to have money when you're in your teenage years. It's all fun and games, ha ha, blah blah. But when you are a woman over 21, okay, we all know what financial stress is, and especially when your man cannot provide anything. Me personally, I am not attracted to guys that have no money. I am simply not. I'm attracted to money, I'm attracted to power, I am attracted to a man that is in his masculine energy and is willing to provide and protect. That is what I want in a man. I am truly telling you, if a man is not willing to provide for me, I would much rather date a woman. I like to take care of the woman. I will go into my masculine energy and I will take care of a woman. Why? Because honestly, they're more beautiful to look at.
She's probably a feminist who wants to sleep all day, giving zero effort to the relationship. A man works for himself first, so you should also work.
I'm not attracted to money. I'm attracted to the drive that ends up making them rich. If the drive is there, it's enough because money will come.
So the equivalent to this is do not date ugly fat chicks sounds about right.
I'd run from you. I have money.
Something that always makes people really mad in my life, and I have no idea why, because I don't know why people care what I'm doing so much, but I am no longer an ambitious person. It literally makes people seethe, and I will never understand why. Like, I went to a psychic once, which is not my normal thing. She was just there and I thought it'd be funny. And she spent 20 minutes explaining to me how she would be disappointed in me if she was my mum because I am not living to my full potential. The reason why I say I'm no longer ambitious is because for a long time I used to lie to everyone, including myself, and say that I was super ambitious and I was going to take over the world and make my millions. And it took a really long time to admit that I actually don't want any of that. Now, I'm not against anyone who's ambitious. Like, if you want to take over the world, that's amazing. And I will be there to hype you up in the background. Just don't expect me to want to do the same thing. Also, when is enough enough? Because I spend so much time watching people try and hit the next milestone and the next and the next and the next. But at what point do you hit the final stone and think, I'm just going to enjoy what I have now? Because my genuine ambitions were a lot smaller than other human beings. I've hit all my stones and I just want to enjoy my life. People are always saying to me, like, if you didn't have a job, you'd be so bored. And I'm like, what are you doing? I work to live. I don't live to work. So long as I make enough money to pay my bills, feed my dogs and go to the occasional gig, that's all I want. Even that I can't really be asked to do. I'd be such a happy housewife. If lockdown taught me anything, it was that everything I love is under my roof, so I want to spend as much time here as I can. At what point did we decide that we always have to be striving for more? Because to be honest, I don't want to.
100% this. I get asked a lot if I'll apply for promotions that come up. No, I've got where I want to be and can support my lifestyle.
I also have recently had this revelation. I used to be career-driven, but now I'm enjoying my family and WFH in an admin job, and I'm happy.
I feel 100% the same. When I tell people that I just want to work enough to be comfortable, I don't want excessive responsibilities at work or any.
I have my soulmate, 2 kids, a job I love most aspects of, a little house and a good network and family. What should I even be striving for?
Why do you think modern men don't want to be providers?
I don't think that's necessarily true. I think most of the men that I know actually do want to provide, but we want to feel valued and respected the same way women want to feel adored, loved and cherished. I think we look after women's needs all the time. You know, a woman can go out, she can have guys adore her and look and tell her she's pretty all the time. Most men don't hear they're handsome. Most men don't hear they're good looking. You know, a man might come home from work and he gets cussed to the high heavens. And I'm not saying that there's not other issues at play, but women want to be loved and cherished and adored. And men, we are raised to know that. Women are not taught how to treat men necessarily. And there's a lot of people that will go, but I saw my mum do everything for my dad. Yeah, but my mum was problematic. I can go off anecdotal experience, but I think in a grand scheme, I think most men do want to provide. There's something inherent in us as men that we want to provide, and I think I'm quite like that quite often, but I want to feel valued, respected, appreciated, and I want to know I'm not being taken advantage of.
The decision for some modern women to choose the role of a housewife over pursuing a career can be influenced by various factors. Individual choices are diverse, and some women prioritize traditional family roles due to personal values or cultural and religious beliefs. Others may opt for this path to prioritize family time, achieve a better work-life balance, or address economic considerations such as the cost of childcare. It's essential to note that these choices are personal and context-dependent, and many women pursue careers or balance work and family responsibilities based on their unique circumstances and goals. But in the end, it is all about balance, and most of all a balance with your husband.